I'm going to try to make this clear one last time. For those of you that have chosen not to share what I have to say, okay, I find it shameful. But we've seen what has gone on in Canada. We've seen how there is basically just a dictatorship going on. There has been no conversing, no attempt, but yet you Conservative Party that is fighting for the everyday people have not called for an immediate vote on the Emergency Act that is allowed to progress until there is a vote on it. It's all theater. We see the theater extending to hate to United States citizens. And the People's Convoy, yeah, you are about to engage in treasonous acts by taking vital equipment that is necessary to transport goods and grow food. Willingly, by the way, you are taking this equipment to traders. And you've already been associated with what happened on January 6th. So if I need to tell you flat out, you are bringing in martial law with what you're about to do, and you're about to hand over shit because you are not thinking this through. It's very scary what is about to happen because we all know that there is a food problem, a supply chain issue. I don't want to fight my neighbors. I don't want to fight my family anymore. I've already given up everything once, and I was lucky to get it back. And now here we are again. And I'm being forced to make a decision. And what I'm being forced into is something that I cannot live the rest of my days with. And that is being silent. That is being complicit in what is going on. We have tried for so long and so hard to help and to say it in so many different ways. We have sacrificed. And really, the trucks need to be parked. Communities need to be brought together. Gardens need to be ready for growing mass amounts of food. And I'm sorry if you think it brings us down, if it's all negative. Well, yeah, this is shit that has to be talked about. This is shit that has to be dealt with. And good on you, Canadians, for keeping it peaceful to the very end. And I hold no blame against my fellow man for protecting themselves when they are being backed into a corner. And that's the beauty of the U.S. We still have those rights to protect ourselves. So again, truckers, please do not take the equipment we're going to need and put it in a situation where it will be confiscated and never seen from again. You need to think about it. These are treasonous acts. Those of you listening to that, do not share this. You are acting treasonously by not sharing this information. Because it is your duty to call out treason when you see it, to warn others. And by withholding information that others have. Because this is plain to see. This is part of 8 criteria to thought reform. You think you are fighting for their freedom, and they come in and they shut you down to break you down. So there will be no more freedom marching, no more people's convoys. We've already had so much taken away. And as far as I know, we're still in an emergency situation here in the United States. Something that should have been voted on and nullified in 6 months has, to my understanding, been reinstated. And if you are still going to be using this for your excuse, then you are definitely not on the right side of what this world needs, what humanity needs. And that is to be free. Free from this. Free from this. Free from that. And free from these fucking lies. Time has come to make your decision. And after you have made your decision, that time will be waiting for you to decide. Because some of us have already made our decision long ago. And we are being forced in the corner to act. We do not want violence. We do not want suffering. But I, for one, will not go down on my knees. I will not surrender. I will defend myself to my very last breath. We have been pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed, and we have complied and been nice and let you try it your way. We're getting hangry, and I'm not taking a fucking jab, and I'm definitely not sold out. I asked you before if you were ready for lockdowns, the second set of lockdowns. And here we are. We are watching Canadians give everything that they know how to give peacefully with love. And in return, your leaders, the ones that fight for you, send in a militarized police force after them. Your democracy is the virus. 51% is an F in school. That is your democracy. Your democracy has sold out freedom for money for that. And they have played your minds. And they will continue to play your minds and your emotions until you have none of this. And you've forgotten all about this. Your time is now to make your decision. If you are a police officer, then you follow policies. If you're going to act as a cop, then you are a constitutional oath protector. This is your thin blue line. Those are the people that you need to win this back. This does not matter. You will always be a slave. You will never be free if you continue to believe in this. Ever, your children will always be a slave to this. Stay strong. Hold your ground. We come in peace, but we will die defending.